Hey everyone, Grayson here from All Saint Farms, and today I'm going to be discussing how can you prevent swarming and how can I catch my backyard swarms. Now this is a big question, a big topic that we are going to be discussing over a few next weeks is swarming and splitting and all these different things. So first method, what you can do is take a 5-frame nuke with old comb, old 5-frame nuke, old equipment, put swarm lure, swarm rustler, swarm commander, even lemongrass, and put it in a tree or somewhere, even on the ground in your bee apiary. And maybe that will have a 50% chance that it will catch a swarm from your bee yard, but there's a 50% chance that it won't. And I've also heard a lot of times when people set their traps in your apiary, a lot of wild swarms will come into your apiary. So that's another benefit. Before I even get into more parts, instead of me talking to you here about how you should set up those kind of swarm traps or a swarm trap, in fact, I'm going to show you what I use. Maybe that will give you a little hint of what you can be doing. It's something that, because like old comb and all this different stuff. So let me go ahead and show you that. Okay, I'm over here and I wanted to real quick show you what I'm going to do for catching backyard swarms, as well as catching swarms out in the wild. So we have a good 48-acre place to put some, and I'm going to put some down where we call our creek, because it's just like a little water flowing down there. So and also a lot of times during spring, there's a lot of wildflowers down there, so it's going to be a great spot to put them because we see a lot of bees down there. We haven't really necessarily saw a swarm down there, but we just know that's just going to be a good place. So like I said earlier about using this kind of method, catching swarms even in your backyard, like I said, it does not always work, so just don't just rely on this. You gotta make sure you check for queen cells. But you see, we use old comb. This is some drone comb, bigger cells. Some of them are, some of them aren't. These are actually some worker cells, some drone cells, but more worker cells. And this is a good old frame, you see. It's a plastic coating right there. And then we also have another frame, but this is a real nice, all-way drawn comb frame. But you see, you can tell this is an old frame, and there's nothing in here. I mean, absolutely nothing in here. There's no honey, just comb, old comb. There may be like little spots of honey here and again in different places, and maybe even a little pollen, but nothing really that much. Another frame here. Now, this is a lot more drone. Up here, there's a lot of worker. Down here, there's a lot of drone. You see, it's real wacky. You can definitely tell. It's like going up, waves. That's why I don't really like this frame here of comb. I just want to tear it down, but I'm actually going to use it for catching some swarms because the bees will like it, definitely. And then I can always remove this kind of comb and stuff if I ever need to. Then on the end, I have a little drawn comb, but not much. You see a little drawn down here, but a lot of just this. So that's the setup, and then once I'm ready to put them out, I'll take my swarm lure, mix it up, spray a little bit on the top, spray a little bit at the entrance, boom, you're done. That's how you set a swarm trap, and maybe that will help you. So the next thing I would say that you should do is split your beehives whenever you see swarm cells. Now before you even do a single thing like that, make sure you have a queen. Check mark the queen. Do they have any queen cells? If they have queen cells, that means they're about to swarm. So what you do, take 5 frames with the queen, with the bees, put it in a 5-frame nuke. Leave it. The old hive with those queen cells will think, okay, we just swarmed, the queen's gone. And once those queen cells hatch, there you go. You got yourself a swarm and you prevented a swarm. So that's a simple way, a basic method, but I can't really tell you that it's not really that easy, as simple as that, because a lot of times it's hard to do so. It's hard to do that. Why is it hard to do that? Because bees are bees. They'll do whatever they want we could do that, and that old hive may have so much bees, they say, well, let's just go ahead and swarm again, and keep on doing that. So you can't say, okay, that this is one of the basic things, this is going to be so easy, because bees are bees, they're going to do what they want to do, they are out in nature, that's what they're going to do, right? So we can't really stop them from being bees. If we do, then that's just, we're not letting the bees be nature. So we just got a few ways, that's a few ways you can prevent swarming, and it just all depends, right? Your bees may not always do that, but why do we want to prevent swarming? Well, main reason is if we can split our beehives, we can save bees. Those are free bees to duplicate a colony. So if I have one hive, area, you can make two hives, one hive to two hives. So that's one of the main reasons how beekeepers expand so quickly, because in spring they split their beehives. It's something that I think I wanted to share with you guys today. But remember, bees are bees. We just gotta kind of help them, try to avoid swarming. One thing I do want to say is that if you lose a swarm, don't put yourself down because you didn't catch a swarm and you didn't prevent the swarm like everybody's doing. It's always nature. I'm gonna tell you guys a quick story before we get off here. A while back, whenever we had about, let's say about 4 or 5 hives, it was not too long ago. It was one of my Russian colonies. I was busy like mowing grass, just everyday life on the farm, and then I was looking over, I saw bees flying around. I was like, oh, these bees are going crazy. What's going on over here? So then whenever I came over here, we kind of scouted the trees, right? In this tall pine tree right here, a swarm was up there, and it was up too high, and I couldn't do nothing about it. Even a pole saw wouldn't even reach them to cut down the limb, and we couldn't like take some big old ladder because it was like, I don't want to say, but it was just really tall, kind of tall, and we couldn't reach it. But that's a quick story, and I never beat myself down about it, because bees are bees, they'll do whatever they want to, like I said. Well guys, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did find some kind of info, please click the like button. That lets me know that you liked the videos. And please leave a comment. I really like comments. Tell me you enjoy, what you think of the ideas. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you on the next video.